Zhang Linghe maps out a character's childhood before he ever touches the day's dialogue. That's not a stray anecdote from a junket interview, it's a documented working habit, and once you know it's there, his performances start to look less like acting and more like architecture. This is Rabbit News Hallyu, and today we're going inside a method that's unusually well documented, and pairing it with a piece of footage where, for once, none of that method was on display at all. Start with the process. When Zhang Linghe takes on a role, he doesn't begin with the scene in front of him. He starts with the family the character was born into, the environment that shaped them, the childhood memories the script never bothers to write down. If the material leaves gaps, he fills them in himself, inventing a backstory the audience will never see but that he insists on knowing anyway. He's described this as a search for logic, without a reason for why a character behaves the way they do. He says the performance turns disjointed. Build the foundation first, and the support shows up later, in the scenes that actually need it. That preparation habit isn't purely intellectual, either. He said it took years to become instinct, accumulated production after production, and the payoff isn't dramatic, it's calm. Knowing the backstory lets him relax in front of the camera instead of performing a tension he doesn't actually feel, because, in his own framing, both the relaxation and the authenticity show through on screen. It's a habit built from repetition rather than talent alone, which is worth noting for anyone tracking how his performances have shifted over several projects. Where that method becomes visible is in restraint, specifically, how little he lets a character's face give away. In Blue Orchid Secret, playing Chang Heng, he splits a single line in half. The first part carries grievance and resentment, the second drops into something quieter and more fragmented, as if the character's strength ran out mid-sentence. No shouting outward. Instead, the sense of someone crushed by duty and helplessness, letting the collapse happen from the inside. Playing Xue Wei in Chasing the Jade, there's a moment where the character breaks down crying, and the first thing he does is wipe the tears away almost instantly, a motion he's described as closer to reflex than choice. The crying is instinct. Wiping it away is control. That single gesture does the work of an entire scene. It tears open the character's humanity for a second before the mask goes back on. And in This Second Too Much, playing Murong Qingyi, he compresses three emotional layers, shock, restraint, obsession, into a span of a few seconds, using pupil contraction, reddening at the corners of the eyes, a jaw that tightens almost imperceptibly. It's the tension of one-sided longing and jealousy held down rather than released, which somehow reads as more intense than if he'd simply let it out. 3 roles, 3 different emotions, 1 recurring choice, hold back rather than push out. That through line shows up in how he talks about his own craft, too. He's described an early temptation to fall into what he calls a self-satisfaction spiral before recognizing that the job isn't performing emotion, it's pulling the audience into the character's emotion. He talks about listening and reacting genuinely instead of reciting lines, and about deliberately leaving gaps in emotional scenes, space for the audience's imagination to do some of the work, the way a novel leaves things unsaid. After a project airs, he reportedly re-watches his own performance as an outside observer, treating earlier roles, Xue Wei among them, almost like software with room for a version update, convinced that given the chance again, he'd do it better. He said he analyzes feedback the way he'd work through a physics problem, asking why, reasoning backward from the result, a habit he's traced to old study routines carried over from student life. Even his physical prep gets treated as a variable to control, adjusting weight and appearance to match a role, on the theory that if the look doesn't sell the character, nothing that follows will land either. He's also said striking looks can distract audiences from performance detail, so he actively tries to work past his own face rather than lean on it. That's the system, calculated, deliberate, restrained down to individual facial muscles. Which makes the footage that came out on July 21st worth noticing, not because it reveals anything hidden, but because it shows the opposite of everything above, an actor with nothing left to calculate. The clip is rehearsal footage for a tango sequence in This Second Too Much, released by the show's official accounts as exclusive behind-the-scenes content during the drama's broadcast window. Zhang Linghe and co-star Wang Churan are in a practice room in ordinary clothes, no makeup, glasses on, caps on, a version of both actors the footage itself frames as simply young and unguarded. The interaction is unscripted, the head pat, an excited, "I think I've got it," casual encouragement passed back and forth. None of the careful restraint from the drama's palace scenes. None of the emotional engineering. Just two people learning choreography badly, then less badly. Early on, the footage shows exactly what beginner partner dancing looks like: mistimed steps, something closer to a wrestling match than a tango. It takes repetition for the movement to sink, turn by turn, hand by hand, until there's real tension in the choreography instead of just effort. Strip away the period drama's lord and daughter formality, and the chemistry reads differently, looser, funnier, and according to a lot of viewers, more charming off-camera than it is written on it. The reaction moved fast. The clip pushed its way to the top of trending search topics, with viewers calling for the two to work together on another project, based on nothing more than how natural they looked practicing dance steps together. It didn't land in a vacuum, either. The drama's own ratings share hit 18.3% on July 20th, leading its competition by a wide margin, which means the BTS clip surfaced while the show itself was already the thing to beat. Even without a glam team in the room, viewers were quick to note neither actor needed one, and some online commentary took to calling the pair a visual king duo for holding up under zero styling. The accounts didn't stop at one clip, either. Alongside the practice room footage, the release included rehearsal material from Hello Saturday and previously aired standout scenes, including a wheelchair tango and the drama's Blue Gentian Snowflower first kiss, effectively bundling new behind-the-scenes material with existing fan-favorite moments from the broadcast itself. That contrast is worth sitting with for a second. An actor who treats every micro-expression as something to be built and controlled, caught on camera in a moment he clearly wasn't controlling anything. Costume dramas sell polish, palace lighting, formal blocking, a hero and heroine who never break character. BTS content sells the opposite, and that's exactly why productions release it deliberately, mid-broadcast, time to keep a show's social conversation alive between episodes instead of letting it go quiet. Unscripted footage of leads who are visibly skilled at their jobs, caught being unpolished at something new, is one of the more reliable engagement tools a costume drama has, especially for a genre built on distance and formality, where these two are just people lands as its own kind of relief for viewers. None of that requires reading anything hidden into a rehearsal video. The footage says exactly what it shows: a famously calculated performer, for a few minutes, calculating nothing at all. If you want entertainment coverage that treats craft as seriously as chemistry, actual technique, actual context, not just clips stitched together, Rabbit News Hallyu is built for exactly that. Subscribe if you'd rather understand the performance than just watch it.